Okay, so let's start with the first method, which I call floating technique. The one that I'm using is the crumpled up tissue paper, deli paper, and the kind that you smushed in and pulled up. And make sure that you've already put your gloss medium on here and that it's all dry. It has to be completely dry, okay? So then you're ready to roll. What you're going to need is some paint. And I would go, you can mix up a paint. I would go with something dark so you'll have some contrast. And you don't want to go with white or off-white or gray. It just won't show off the contrast enough. So there's paint. You're going to need a spray bottle. And you're going to need a very malleable brush and your palette. All right? Oh, and some paper towels. Don't forget the paper towels. So, going to shake it up. You need very, very little paint for this, okay? Like, I'm talking like that much. It's mostly done with water. So you're going to dip your paint brush in water. You're going to spray this. Make it nice and wet. All right? Can you see that? And then you're just going to put a little tiny bit of pigment on your brush. Do not load it up too much. Just a little bit of pigment like that. And then very slowly, you're just going to drag it across and look at all that texture. Your whole point here is to draw the texture out. Is to make the texture stand up and go, hey, look at me, I'm beautiful. You know, if I were to paint this solid and hold it across the room, it would just be a big square blob of turquoise, that's all. So you're just going to put it on, you can drag it across, and if you put too much on, like I'm going to show you, this is what happens when you put too much on, and I've had students do this over and over. Nothing shows, you don't see the texture at all. So if that happens, just take a paper towel and take your spray bottle and spray it, and then just let it run off onto the paper towel. Okay? And you can actually have fun with this. You can move it around, coax it a little bit, just spread some of this out. And it will always, because of the water will actually take it down into the cracks and leave it there. Now this is actually going to dry a little bit lighter, so don't be alarmed if it dries a little bit lighter. But that's all you need to do, just spray it, and it goes right into the cracks. Look how pretty that is. It's a really nice way to do a background or part of your painting. It's just lovely. Okay. Next up is jamming.